guys would never know we're leaving for a flight today. And I'm saying that because we're scrambling, like usual.
It's gonna be 20 degrees. It's like 70s and 80s here.
I know, that's the only thing. Our winters and honestly spring are so nice. So I want to have a video on my channel so that I can like point people in the right direction. Basically, I'm always asked like, okay, what are some tips when you're moving to Florida? And I feel like a lot of people are, and I don't think I would do a whole video like that just because I don't really know how many people would be interested in that. The first thing is, if you are watching people on TikTok or Instagram that live in Miami and they live in like a high rise and they're walking to hot girl Pilates and you know, they're walking to smoothie shops, it's a totally different experience living by the beach or like in a city like Miami than it is living inland. So me and Jared have done it both ways. We've lived by the beach and we've lived more inland. And I have to say it's like completely different experiences. Currently live by the beach. We've also rented a condo. I highly recommend anybody that wants to start out renting here first, rent a condo.
Learn your areas.
Yeah, that's a good tip. And sometimes I see so many people making videos talking so much shit about Florida, but I'm like, okay, but your experience is totally different because it really like matters where you live. And the same thing with where I live now. I'm able to like walk a lot of places. You guys see I've walked to Pilates on my Insta stories and coffee and all sorts of stuff. Second tip, another reason why I chose the neighborhood that I did was because of all the trees and the walkability and shade. So I noticed that when we were unhappy in the other neighborhood we were in, there was not a lot of trees. And so that's another thing to be on the lookout that I think a lot of people don't even think of, is like, okay, this neighborhood, is there shade coverage? Because the sun is really strong here. 3, tennis. Tennis is a way of life in Florida. Almost everybody I know plays tennis here. And it really is such a fun game, but I feel like that's how you're gonna meet people. Everyone always asks like, how do you meet people in Florida? How do you meet people in the city?
Activities.
Yeah, activities. Next tip is Jared's tip. I don't even know what number tip we're on, but
travel in the summer.
Yes.
And it's the best setup because everyone always says, oh, when you have kids, you won't be able to travel. Well, kids are off school in the summer, and summer happens to be probably the one season that you could miss a few days in Florida and still be pretty happy. So plan summer trips for sure.
It's kind of cool that our worst weather, like Jared was saying, is when kids are off for summer break.
Travel. Yeah.
And when like a lot of people have more time to travel. And with that, I even plan a fall trip because fall is actually my favorite season and there's no fall in Florida.
The sky is so pretty right now. I wonder if your pretty eyes see it. I need a good love. I wonder.
Something that makes us complete when we finally see. Here with the sun on our backs, and it's all we need.
This is what we ordered from our favorite cafe. We really wanted to make a healthy dinner, but it's too late. So we got steak salads, yummy, and some, I think these are potatoes in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, steak, potatoes, greens. I'm already in my PJs, but yeah, I'm just exhausted from the flight. So we'll talk tomorrow. Good night. Hi guys, good morning. So I just got done walking my dogs. Is that gonna be a problem all day? Like when I lift my shirt, you're gonna see my bra. It was my first time walking the dogs together since what had happened. I shared this on my Instagram. I haven't talked about it on YouTube yet because I haven't filmed since that happened, but My dog Wyatt was attacked by another dog, and that dog had gotten out of his harness, so the other owner couldn't like grab him. One of the scariest moments of my life, because I literally thought that dog was gonna kill my dog. He is on medication since it happened. He's on antibiotics. He's on painkillers. He still has bite marks on him, but the dog wasn't able to like tear his skin off, thank gosh. I'm very traumatized of what just happened. Anyway, after I shared that that had happened, so many people said, I know that this was really hard to share, but thank you, because it brings awareness. So many people this has happened to. Like, I got so many messages like, oh my God, that happened to me. It was the scariest day of my life. But other people said, thanks for telling me, because sometimes I look at my phone when I walk my dogs, and like now I'm gonna be a lot more careful. So I'm gonna bring you guys to the grocery store. You'll have to let me know what you like better. Do you like coming to the grocery store and picking things out with me? Or do you like me going to the grocery store and just doing the haul when I get home? Let's go. Okay, so this is the outfit of the day. I'll try to link everything on my like to know it. Let's see what I was listening to last. It's either gonna be a kid song. Violet likes to dance to this. Okay, so I'm gonna cook with most of the things I got at the grocery store. I've been lately putting on this shirt every time I cook. It's been my cooking shirt. So I'm in a season right now where I love cooking at home, and I think it's because my toddler really eats the best when we cook at home, and I know she's eating good, nutritious food that's organic and prepared by me. So we're gonna be making Parmesan asparagus, and I promise even your littles will love it. So you wanna just trim your asparagus, add lemon juice, avocado oil, which I get from Thrive Market. I will leave my Thrive Market code down below. It's a much better deal than shopping at the grocery store. I add salt, pepper. Come over here and show me. Oh, thank you, honey. Wow, these are beautiful. Thank you. Oh my gosh, yours are pink.
That's right, that's Violet's flower.
We'll have
Love you.
little interruption from Jared bringing home flowers, and then you want to add Parmesan cheese. I used shredded, and you want to bake for only 10 minutes at 400 degrees, so it's very easy. I'm making steak as our protein tonight, and I make steak very simple. I just do butter, that's what I cook the steak in, and garlic salt. That's the only seasoning I use, and it tastes so delicious. And then I've been making this very basic but most delicious salad. You guys have seen it so many times, but I love having it on the dinner table. So you want to use romaine lettuce because it's going to be nice and crunchy, and you just want to chop it up. I actually tell Violet it's called crunchies. You want to add lemon juice, olive oil, salt, pepper, and grated Parmesan cheese. It tastes a lot better if you mix it with your hands, but I was just doing too many things, so I just kind of like mix it around, but it's so delicious. And then I added sauerkraut on top of everything. So I took off those white pants because I cannot cook pasta in white pants. That's just like asking for it. But it's a little chilly today. It's like so crisp the air, and it's raining, that I decided to make pasta. That's right, honey. So I'm making spaghetti, and I got, just to be easy, I got a rotisserie chicken because Jared, a lot of times, and me too, I'll mix in a little chicken in the pasta to give it some protein. This is the spaghetti I'm adding in. My grandpa's friend came to see our new house, and they brought this as a housewarming gift. So it came with pasta, and it also came with this sauce. It was like a little kit. I had a half-ounce onion that I wanted to use, so I added that in there. I ended up mixing a little bit of my roused tomato sauce just because I didn't have enough. I felt like the one that they gave wasn't enough. So I added half of that in there, and then a tiny bit of heavy cream and Parmesan cheese. And then these are the seasonings I use: Italian, salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese. Hey guys, good morning. So I'm in my tennis outfit, about to go play. It's 69 degrees out, which I'm so excited to play in like cool weather, because a lot of times we have to play when it's hot. It's a treat, except around Christmas time. We had like a cold spell around Christmas time, so that was pretty fun too. And then after tennis, I'm taking my dog to the vet. So the one that got attacked, because he's just been acting funny. And this was the earliest appointment they had. Tried to get him in last night. I tried to get him in yesterday, and they kept saying that they were filled. He's just being not himself. So I just want to get him checked up and make sure he's okay. We're doing a nice easy dinner tonight. I got chicken thighs. These ones are lemon pepper from Whole Foods. And then I got sweet potatoes the other day, and it's going to be chicken, sweet potatoes, and then I'm gonna make a salad. This salad just smells so fresh. Like if you make this, it's just, doesn't really need a lot of ingredients or anything. It's just tomatoes on the vine, cucumber, and red onion. This is the salad my grandma always had. Oh, I'm actually gonna add basil too. Sometimes she did basil, sometimes she didn't. But this is the salad she always had on the dinner table. She never made like lettucey salads or anything like that. Also add your basil. Okay, so for the dressing, I'm going to do olive oil. Get that nice on there. Champagne vinegar. Get that in there. You can even use, I feel like sometimes my grandma did apple cider vinegar too. And then she always did a lot of salt and pepper, like a lot. So for this salad, I do like to use my chunky salt. So we give it some like nice chunk flakes. And there you go, that's dinner. The sweet potatoes, I do cut them and add a little butter, but that's it. I don't season them or anything because all of this is like very seasoned. So it'll just like be too salty. Okay, last day I'm vlogging. This is the outfit of the day. I'm gonna link everything on my like to know it. So we're going to the farm to get raw milk and see the animals, so I'll bring you guys along.
The sky is so pretty right now. I wonder if your pretty eyes